Turn 5, by the way. Bait my opponent into tapping under Death from Below mana. Nice. Oh, they can't do anything anymore. Bones Cure, I suppose. Geez. Turn 5 lethal. Speedrunning this. That's crazy. I would not have expected this deck to have such potential. Crazy aggression.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
What's up, YouTube? So after we took a look at the more competitive and tournament viable deck yesterday, today's deck is rather gonna be on the fun side for sure. This one was actually inspired by a YouTube comment from Mariachi, who had the idea of pairing Chirean Sumpworkers with Godwillow Seedlings. And of course also PNZ already naturally has copy effects like iterative improvements and counterfeit copies. The idea basically being to spam generate Chirean Sumpworkers, make them transform into Posses as soon as possible. And keep in mind that there are a couple of really cute interactions here. For example, you play Godwillow Seedling onto a Chirean Sumpworker. It's ephemeral for now, but as soon as you play the other one that you just put back into your hand, the ephemeral one gets obliterated and the keyword goes away, so we still get the permanent value. Apart from that, I went with a bit of my own unique build. What Mariachi suggested was an Ahri deck, but I felt like it was a bit too slow and it takes too long to level Ahri to get the full effect and so on. The benefits of the Ahri version is that you have more ways of recalling the ephemeral Chirean Sumpworkers and therefore more ways of activating that permanent value. But I opted to go for a list that's a bit more draw heavy and looks for a bit more consistency. So partially we achieve that through predicts. In PNZ, we have Time Trick as well as Practical Perfectionist. Of course, if Perfectionist hits Chirean Sumpworkers, that's amazing because it also creates 3 copies in our deck. Besides that, we play some super effective draw cards in Shadow Assassin as well as Synen Thousand Tail, 3 copies of each. And we can multiply these draw effects by either opting to use Godwillow Seedling on either of those or Go Get It on either of those. So Chirean Sumpworkers are not the only targets. We can go for draw. We can use this on Concussive Palm for infinite stuns. We can even use this on Fallen Feline for infinite Hexite crystals. And the rest of the deck is basically just utility. Some protection, some removal. We play 2 Notifies, 2 Denies. A bit of stuff like Palm and Will to stop our opponent's units from running us over. And some Mystic Shots for the smaller stuff. But they can also be very useful at finishing off our opponent's Nexus. So I'd say right away the deck did not feel super competitive. And even though I tried to make it consistent with predicts and a lot of draws, it's still quite draw dependent. But the high roll draws are actually pretty insane. You'll see that towards the end of my gameplay examples. I've had some incredible openings that would just beat pretty much any deck, no matter the draw. So not necessarily recommended for climbing, but definitely a very fun one and can pop off. And I've had a couple of super fun gameplay examples that I want to share with you. Is that just Poros with Caitlyn? I feel like I might be playing too much for the crystal. Oh, it does get add T-Bow. How does T-Bow ever level in this deck? Can never play too much for the crystal. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Does my opponent play on turn 2? I have no idea what their deck is. Just out of 3. This time trick is gonna be juicy. Mystic shotting a 1-drop that already did its job. My opponent must be desperate. I'm a bit hesitant to play these while I can't protect them against 7 mana. I think open attack looks better. Can take this calm and easy. I don't know about throwing this much burn at the Poro. Poro deck in disguise. It's very bad disguise though. First thought when I saw this was, is this a Poro deck? With a random Caitlyn?
Oh, fluff everywhere.
Don't you dare have a Mystic Shot in hand. Attaboy. So the sweet thing about this combo is it obliterates the ephemeral one. Kinda still getting full value. We'd prefer to do that in our opponent's turn though. Maybe I should have done it no, then we don't make use of the ephemeral one though. Like, using Seedling in our opponent's turn is often better because then it counts down at the start of our turn and we get an extra attacker later down the line. I'm really bad at drawing Sign N with this deck, it's crazy. Oh, the greed! Ask and you shall receive. Full swing do be looking juicy though. Not having drawn a time trick yet is a robbery, I'm not gonna lie.
What have I told you? Stay out of there. Face me.
Are you dead? And my opponent needs to block with like... Actually, I can just let these two go through.
Done to you. You've gone and spooked.
Just look at the board. Come on. What have Poros done to me? What the hell? Open your eyes, old man. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, we have a blocker though. Like, we're fine with 2 Poros, absolutely. It's gonna be an elusive blocker and we can stun the other one. We just need another God Willow for Sign-In. Or a Go Get It. Heart of the cards! Do something. The ephemeral one? What the hell have you been smoking? How eager am I for the... It does kill this passively, which is quite big, unless my opponent draws more buffs. I think this is the best. My opponent can phantom block this, which is good for them, but... Okay, damn. Now it just hurts. Well, now we're killing this passively, at least. Crystal? Come on. Crystal? Okay, we're dead to the open attack if we don't find a crystal, so we gotta pick Time Drake. Or we skip. Nah, skip is stupid. I'm not sure if Crystal saves us at this point, though. Because we have to attack with this. We need double Crystal, actually. Which is doable. We have 7 time tricks in deck, or 6. How many? I have 1 will as well, which I can look for. What's more likely, 1 will or double crystals? Yeah, I don't think this can attack. In that case, it's just pass and round. And it has to be double crystal. Fresh Copium CCG. We got this, don't worry. It's an easy game. Game, why you do this to me? Oh no. The robbery. GG's though. What the hell? We have Champless, Ionia, PNZ going up against Monarch. Oh, Jesus. Wait, this is a full-on crystal hand. Should we go for some crystal gameplay? Let's go for some crystal gameplay. Might Kindred? Is that a thing? Okay, no big surprise. Now we just need to find a crystal. Unlike last time we did this. Where we drew through half of our deck with 3 crystals. Alright, at this point we're emotionally committed. We're going all in. The code of this game is rigged, I swear. There's no way it's not. Watch me draw a 4th concussive palm right now.
The dark beckons.
Palm is good against Might Kindred, I guess. I suppose it is. Maybe I should counterfeit more palms into my deck. Who knows? Might come in handy. How desperate am I for draw? Mildly or severely? Undying! Spicy. What if I steal this? Kinda pointless, isn't it? And again, my opponent's mark makes my Undying grow. Still very pointless though, isn't it? Like, my Undying doesn't do anything. Okay, now we can start playing the game. Go get it, Undying. Let us not do that. Yeah, the issue with this region combo is it has no way of protecting Kindred while it tries to go all in on Kindred. It's a bit weird. You just saw me, Drew. What? How many more of these do you have? That is the real question. I'm lost for... What the hell was that? Didn't counterfeit first? We're drawing Sumpworks. Now the fun thing is we can copy the buffed posse into... Or the buffed Sumpworkers into the deck, and I think they keep the buff. True high rollers, man.
I mean, it's basically the real deal. Hey, Bo, that thing that happened last time totally won't happen again.
Oh, it removes the mark? Oh, right, the old one gets obliterated. That actually does make sense. You shall not draw. We're on Kindred? I mean, Kindred was dead to the passive here anyway. To the... not the passive. The active, I suppose. Okay. Why are we drawing this many Shadow Assassins? I guess Godwillow Seedling, okay. Okay, so Kindred can have one mark, no problem. You cannot connect. I want you to die. Sure. Looks fine.
It's too late for you.
Whirling Death. Where's the mark? It goes on to Shadow Assassin. As soon as the feline dies. Why? Okay, I guess Transfusion is a combat trick to protect Kindred? Oh, wait, did I mess up? I guess I should have blocked with the Shadow Assassin to the left so it guaranteed goes on the feline. Not that it matters, like we just win here, but... What happened on that stack? Oh, I guess it gets 50-50 between the two Shadow Assassins, right? Just Mystic? No. Go Get It is a cooler card. Also, we then still have Mystics for the Nexus in case this should somehow not be lethal. Okay, that was an interesting match. GG. Seems to be a popular deck around. Ah, Crystal isn't even that big in this matchup. Probably still a keep. Even if it just blocks something like Mountain Goat. Herald of Dragons. Spicy.
The dark beckons.
What a waste of a sharp side. I appreciate it though.
Stardust. Shadow.
Screeching Dragon?
The end of this world draws near.
Alright, and now it gets fun.
Nothing.
I wait till next turn so I can notify strike effects, or deny of course. The thing is we're fairly likely to pick off Herald of Dragons. And then Screeching Dragon takes out one of the two, but dies in the process. Unless of course this is followed up with a single combat. In which case still the Screeching Dragon dies, it's fine. Nothing that scary, right? Sharp side is still a trade. Maybe it is worth running more copies of Counterfeit in this. Although of course I was just very fortunate with the draw so far. That case just iterate. Open attack? We only need one of the Posses to go through. And we have a Noble 5 strike effect. This deck can actually pop off if we draw just the right cards in just the right time. Turn 7. Their opponent had plenty of interaction. GG's. Ragnar. All Alright, Mystic Shot's pretty... I mean, we could... It's quite a crystal hand. Think I like this? Time Trick's a bit too greedy, I think, unless we have 2 or 3 cats.
My past flashes!
Ooh, baby. Could just try to outrace our opponent. Like, the defensive play would be to Mystic Shot. Outrace is just Sumpwork, keep Mystic Shot for phase later on. And we all know that phase is the place, let's go. Or they just whiff Lurk. Ah. Sometimes they do. These look so much cuter than in Arcane, it's crazy. Oh, my opponent could have burst past to save 1 HP on the Sharkling. I mean, we almost have lethal on the next attack with the Mystic Shots. That's 5, 7, 11. Ooh. Okay, never mind. Gotta protect the carry.
Silent as death.
Okay, that should be lethal, right? Come on, at least pull with one of these. Not like I play Pokey Stick or something. Damn, that's gonna be turn 5 lethal if this goes through. Bait my opponent into tapping under Death from Below mana.
Time. I need more time.
Nice. Oh, they can't do anything anymore. Bones Cure, I suppose. Geez, turn 5 lethal. Speed running this. That's crazy. I would not have expected this deck to have such potential. Crazy aggression. High elo Chernobyl? Interesting. Not quite sure. What does that even... What is that even supposed to mean? This is gonna be Iceborn Spiders, right? I'm thinking about keeping Nopify for a Vile Feast. Nah, we're all in on the Sumpworkers, but Cat has to be a keep.
Just out of reach.
This is gonna come in handy at some point. I knew it. I didn't want to tap under Nopify mana last round by playing the other cat. Oh, the misery. This opponent's deck. I assume Iceborn Spiders. Maybe it also plays ARAM. That's gonna be Iceborn. Okay, maybe it's not Iceborn Spiders.
Silent as death.
Now I'm confused. Okay. I'd still assume it's spiders, which means I want to shoot them. Sentinel control. I don't see it. There's no way you're main decking Crawling Sensation and not playing Iceborn Gauntlet.
What's that noise?
I will play my part.
Alright, sign and top deck. Like seriously, I do play a lot of draw at this point. I shouldn't brick like I'm bricking. Is there? They play Brood Awakening, right? There is a better deny target, I guess. Will of Ionia is probably better, though. I don't want to give my opponent the spider here. Urchin instead of Chief. I don't have anything to discard, though. Want to will Trundle? I have palms for Trundle. Kill this before it becomes a 3-3. 2 glimpses already used. I guess I do give Crawling Sensation, but... Searching for Iceborn, exactly. Okay, I'm not gonna play this until I find a way of generating Posse. Good player top decks. I'm wondering if it's more worth it to iterate Shadow Assassin though. Get some draw rolling.
They're out there. I'll spot 'em.
Nah, I agreed it. For the content, right, chat? Avalanche incoming, bring it on. Not afraid at all. Hahaha. Yeah, wish. I mean, to be fair though, technically my opponent spent 6 mana removal on my 6 mana unit. In a way. It's gonna surrender soon. I mean, we're almost out of steam though. If my opponent holds another Vengeance, this might get tough for us. We need Sign-In or Go Get It or... Well, this time we're iterating Assassin, I think. Actually... For now we don't have to do anything. Let's see what happens. Can I find this playlist? I'll leave you a link. I'm not sure about open attack. I kind of like Go Get It on Shadow Assassin because it draws a lot. I don't mind Go Get It on Posse trying to finish the game. I think I have enough mana to do it. Vengeance, I play Iterate, replay it and still have Twin Disciplines mana. Oh no, I wouldn't have Twin Disciplines mana. I would have 2 Poss... No, what? Actually, wait. If my opponent Vengeance is now Iterate, play... Yeah, it does check out. Right, and it costs 0, I forgot about it. I haven't played Go Get It in a long time. So even if it's Ruination, we still win. Ooh, I did play into box. Well, not really, because I can twin for HP, but... you get the idea. Good thing is we're killing the spiders off, no matter what. Even if our opponent survives, they won't kill us. One spell won't do it. Troll Chant. Plays into a freeze. There's no way my opponent has a freeze. But buffing this is weaker to Vile Feast. I guess just one Vile Feast left. Alright, seems to be checking out so far. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should play like a one-off counter-fed copies. This is NA. Yes, they die at their keyboards when they lose. That explains it. I've always been wondering.